Ciao a tutti amici, benvenuti su questo mio nuovo video. Siamo su Star Trek Resurgence e questa è la demo. E oggi, vediamo se c'è in italiano, no ovviamente. E oggi proviamo questa demo. Vediamo un po' cosa ci offre. Vabbè, begin. Ma è tutto... Ma perché si vede tutto? Vabbè. Ok. Le nostre scelte plasmeranno il futuro della partita. Bene.
Captain's log, stardate 57931.4. The crew is restless. After spending too many months piecing our ship back together, we're finally about to venture out on a new mission. And the crew isn't letting this unprecedented ion storm slow them down. They're ready for something different. I know I am. Perhaps more than any of them. Fortunately, nothing ever stays the same. It's entropy, the nature of the universe. Change is inevitable. And while entropy says order gives way to chaos, in this case, change is good.
Bene.
Our new first officer is en route to the Resolute. Jara Rydek. I know she'll bring a welcome dose of new blood to the crew.
Ma come RT? Non c'ho il pad.
Thanks.
No problem.
Ma come RT?
I'm not great with flying. But these little shuttles are the worst.
Stick around in Starfleet and you'll be sure to see worse than this. I have.
And you're here to talk about it.
In the flesh.
That's good. Sorry, I'm a little anxious.
I hadn't noticed.
I'm on my way to my first assignment. When we get to the starbase, I'm transferring on to the Resolute.
So am I.
Sì, ma non ho il pad.
RT.
RT. Crea RT.
But if she's half the officer I knew she could become when she was a cadet at Starfleet Academy, she'll be the XO this ship needs right now.
Star Trek Resurgence. Molto molto interessante. La grafica non mi dispiace, ecco, diciamo un termine. L'importante è che la storia sia buona. Che, voglio dire, Star Trek, soprattutto The Next Generation, no? Ha sempre avuto una bella storia. Poi l'ultima serie, Star Trek Picard, è stata veramente bella, molto bella. Quindi questa siamo noi, ok. Posso camminare? Vengo qua, WASD, però la RT. Vabbè.
A starbase on the very edge of Federation space. Long way from home now.
Ma posso correre? No. Vabbè. Dove si muove? Ecco.
Commander? I'm not usually such a nervous wreck, by the way. I actually did well at the Academy.
Oh yeah?
Maybe you've heard of the Torvalin test?
Sounds familiar.
It's a tactical simulator that makes the Kobayashi Maru look like a picnic on Pintaris 5. Anyway, I finished in the top 20. Not just in my class. I mean, all time. In the history of the Academy. So, there's that.
Really? That's quite impressive.
Thank you. It was tough. But you know, I set my mind to it and it paid off.
Hai fatto una flexata, va bene, va benissimo.
Please place your hand here.
No,
Hold it there for a few seconds.
no e finisci il gioco.
Welcome, Commander Rydek.
Wait, you're Jara Rydek? You absolutely crushed the Torvalen test. You finished in what, like the top 3?
That would be me.
Now I'm really... It's an honor to meet you, Commander. Sorry, I didn't realize before. I just came off the shuttle and was glad to be on solid ground.
The pleasure's mine, Ensign.
Paul Calloway.
Good to meet you.
I believe Commander Ermot is expecting you. He's in the concourse just ahead.
See you on the Resolute.
Bene, bene. Va bene. Noi ci troviamo qua. Vabbè, insomma, dobbiamo... Ah, finalmente si corre. Oddio, ma qui... A tutti che corrono?
Commander.
A tutti che corrono. Tutto fa jogging. Benissimo. No, comunque...
I remember my briefing. Commander Ermot is a Bolian,
Quindi...
so I'm looking for someone with blue skin.
Ah, ok. No, comunque l'impatto visivo è come mi ricordo su Star Trek The Next Generation, nel senso bello, veramente. Ah, ma io posso parlare con tutti? Ciao.
Are you alright?
Yeah, I'm just... Well, I'm not sure where my departure dock is. The Resolute's gonna leave without me.
Look here. The Resolute is leaving from this dock.
Ah, you're right. Nerves must be getting to me.
Oh,
Thanks so much, Commander.
ok. Ok, ok, ok. Vediamo se possiamo parlare con qualcun altro. Tipo qua? No. Questi sono i punti che ci sono stati detti. Vabbè, facciamolo.
Starbase 128 has 4 docks.
Ah, tutto qua, pensavo qualcos'altro.
I'll replicate myself a meal once I'm on board.
Ah già, perché qua ci sono i replicatori che creano il cibo da questi qua. Praticamente
Excuse
questi
me.
computer qua sono i sintetizzatori che vi creano il cibo, le bevande e tutto, e su cui riescono a sopravvivere, insomma, a mangiare. Eccolo qua.
Welcome to the edge of the galaxy, Commander Rydek. I'm Commander Jan Ermot, Operations Officer on the Resolute. Commander? I hope there wasn't too much trouble getting here. This storm isn't making anything easy for us right now. I know conditions are less than ideal at the moment.
It takes more than a little turbulence to rattle me.
I'm sure that's the case. We're grateful you were able to come fill our first officer vacancy at such short notice. From everything I've read and everything I've heard, we're lucky you were available to us. Coming from a premier starship and all. To our little research vessel.
What exactly have you heard about me?
First in your class at the Academy. Received the Starfleet Award of Valor during the Dominion War.
Ah, faccia mia.
Most recently, Tactical Officer and Chief of Security on the USS Endeavour.
You've done your homework.
Like I said, we're very lucky.
Eccola qua. Vabbè, se questa è la Resolute. In teoria.
The USS Resolute.
Appunto.
She may not look like much compared to the bigger ships, but as far as science vessels go, she can more than hold her own.
Ah, ok, siamo una science vessel,
And she
ok.
doesn't look so bad considering 6 months ago she was nearly cracked in half venting plasma fighting for her life.
It was an accident?
Equipment malfunction. An accident suggests fault, but no one's to blame. It was a planned test, but the warp core was pushed beyond its limits. It destabilized the dilithium, there was a runaway reaction, and the warp bubble deformed. We thought we could reach a higher resonant frequency, but it was more than she could handle. Cost us our first officer and 22 of our crew. At the end of the day, we're all responsible for each other. That's what it means to be a crew.
I can't even begin to imagine what that must have been like for you. I'm so sorry for your loss.
Thank you. It does weigh heavy. There are some things you can't forget.
It's been 6 months. What's the attitude among the crew now?
Unsettled. But I hope that a new mission will help them move forward.
Sì, però guardi a me,
not
guarda
mine.
esso, no a me.
Listen. I realize you've known Captain Solano for quite some time, and I'm sure you're ready to bring your best. But I should warn you that when the captain announced you would be the new first officer, there were those who felt it was a mistake, that he should have promoted from within. So you might want to tread lightly at first. Until they come to value your contributions as much as he does.
Trust is earned, and it sounds like I have my work cut out for me. But I plan on winning them over.
I don't doubt that. I just figured it was better to know what you're walking into.
Of course.
Starfleet has assigned us a high-priority mission to the Hotari region. I'll let the captain brief you on board. I know he's eager.
No, no, che è uscito il gioco, sei pazzo.
See you.
Will we be mission ready in time?
We have every intention. The crew has been working around the clock to get the ship ready. There's still so much to do.
Ok. Qualche animazione un po' insomma, particolare. Dobbiamo fare un po' meglio, ma va bene così. Tu chi cazzo sei?
Stuck. I got just the thing.
No, no, ma plasma torch forse è questa qua. Ecco qua. Ok. Ok. Ah, proprio tutto così, vabbè. Bene. Vabbè, tutto. Già, devo girare tutto in cristone. Ok.
Is that?
Va. Bene. Bene. Che bello sto suono. Fantastico.
I thought that thing was totally fried.
Che santino.
Nice work, Carter.
Nothing to it, Millie.
And not a moment too soon. The boss wants us down in engineering. Like, now.
Ma? Ah, mo sono questo. Vabbè. Edsnar. Aspetta. Dai, che fai un po' di forza, non rompi i coglioni.
Oh.
Come on.
Oh, these are heavier than they look. Makes more sense than zero G. You're welcome. So clean I can see myself. And you know what? Not half bad.
Sai,
Carter Diaz.
Madonna, mi si è girata brutta. Al robottino proprio. Sì, sto qua. Dove vai? Vabbè, vengo. Ma le animazioni sono proprio quelle che so, Però, ok. Mi fate entrare nell'ascensore. Basta che dopo non mi fate vedere lo spazio dopo. Come
I
nell'episodio
heard the
di
new EXO just arrived.
The Next
Won't be
Generation.
long before we get underway. I just hope whatever Chovak called us down for, it's something good. I can never tell with him. I'd rather not end up degaussing plasma manifolds.
You and me working together, we can tackle anything he throws at us.
Your optimism is positively contagious.
Manco ti posso dire fottiti.
Looks like we got here before.
Lieutenant Commander Chovak.
We were just looking for you, Commander.
Petty Officers Ed Solar, Diaz. I was beginning to think you would be late. We are all hands on deck right now, which means if you are not at your post at the appointed time, I do not have someone to replace you. A point I have been forced to make to Petty Officer Edzelar on repeated occasions.
Apologies for the delay, Commander.
I do not want your apologies. Simply see to it that it does not happen again.
So, I don't suppose you wanted us down here to check in before we go off duty?
Equip yourselves in EV suits to work on the exterior of the hull. I need you to tune the structural integrity field for optimal performance. The subspace distortions and ionic interference we are experiencing are preventing the proper calibration. But this ship must be ready to depart shortly, despite the storm. The precise nature of these disturbances are not fully understood. But many systems have been affected by the wide band of emissive activity.
Whatever it throws at us, we'll be ready. We've got the best chief engineer in the fleet.
I am a Vulcan, Mr. Diaz. Flattery is not necessary. All that I require is that you do your job. Right now, that entails critical preparations, because long-range sensors show that these disturbances will be more severe at our destination, the Hotari system. You have your orders. Do not delay.
Yes, Commander
Roger that.
Chovak. All hands on deck.
Oh, what's that?
All hands on deck. That's what Chovak said. You know what that means? It means this ship isn't ready to go out and the brass know it. So they're throwing every warm body at it. And they're going to leave on schedule. Consequences be damned.
It all comes down to us, Nilly. We're the ones who will get it ready.
I know what we can do. But this isn't just any old refit or any old relaunch.
Oh, whoa.
Excuse me.
Ma bastava dire permesso.
A lot of new faces coming on board. It's gotta be tough coming as a replacement. That's for sure.
They seem all right. Something that happened 6 months ago while they were off on another ship? Well, that's nothing to hold against them.
Yeah, you're right. I guess getting a little new blood on board doesn't hurt. Hold on. Now there's an old face I didn't expect to see again. Hey, Miranda!
You weren't gonna leave without me, were you?
Miranda, you're here?
We thought you were staying on the Adirondack.
Transfer came in at the last minute, so I figured I'd slum it on this bucket of bolts. Looks like you got her back together pretty nicely. I wasn't sure what to expect.
I'm gonna take the high road here, pretend you didn't say that, and welcome you aboard.
He's a better diplomat than I am.
He still owes me a bottle of Saurian brandy. Don't think I forgot.
Oh yeah, it's coming back to me now.
Maybe Carter can rustle up that bottle and we can give you a proper welcome. As soon as we wrap up this quick little spacewalk.
Here, let me help you.
Thanks.
So what's the word? Are you back in the security rotation?
Yep. Still running with the usual suspects.
Whoa.
Good to go. See you on the other side.
Activating magnetic souls.
Bene, bene. Troverò un punto in cui fermarmi. Chissà quanto durerà sto video. Secondo me è un botto. Però mi sta piacendo veramente tanto. Ok.
Have you never gets old.
Let's go.
Quindi che devo... Ah, ok, niente. Questa è una tempesta che sta arrivando e che forse passerà più tardi del previsto. E quindi dobbiamo mettere a posto tutto. La nostra nave. Detta così, vabbè. Ah. Ok.
Captain Solano should be here momentarily. You'll have to forgive me, I don't know much about Kobleods. But my understanding is you need a steady supply of Duridium to keep your cell structure stabilized, or bad things start to happen. And we have plenty of Duridium in sickbay, so there's no risk of running out.
Thank you.
Feel free to make yourself at home. And help yourself to whatever you like from the replicator.
Ok. Siamo dipendenti dal Deridium? O è quello che è dipendente dal Deridium? Boh. Vabbè. Vabbè, intanto che aspettiamo, vediamo un po'. Che si può fare? Madonna.
He's still got a thing for trains. The warp engines of their day, apparently.
Direi. Questo forse possiamo vedere, no? Invece sì. Questo è in Deridium.
The first mineral Captain Solano ever discovered.
No, ok.
Always was the nostalgic type.
Non dico niente. Ma stato in mappamondo? Beh.
Can't wait to plot a course myself.
Ok.
Just a sip of something. Coffee. Perfect temperature. Don't know how they do it.
Jara Rydek. Last time I saw you, it was graduation from the academy. You'd already secured one of the most prestigious assignments possible. And you were burning with enough ambition to fuel 7 trips around the Necrid Expanse.
It's good to see you again, Captain.
I could not be happier to have you on the Resolute. My only regret is that we couldn't provide you with a warmer welcome. The arrival of a first officer to her new ship deserves a bit of fanfare. But, unfortunately, we've had our hands full with the refit.
That would be totally unnecessary. I don't need any pomp and circumstance.
You've been here all of 5 minutes, and already you're trying to make us more efficient. I like it. As I'm sure you've heard, we've had a rough go of it these last 6 months. The ship suffered some damage, but not nearly as much as the crew.
I heard that you had an equipment malfunction.
Is that what they're calling it? No, that's just someone being generous. If anything, it was a leadership malfunction. We were on the verge of a major scientific breakthrough. A quantum leap forward in warp core technology. 10,000 teradynes per second. The ability to travel at a sustained rate of speed longer and faster than we ever dreamed. What would have been the crowning achievement of my career. Right there, within our grasp. Till it all went so horribly wrong. We pushed her too hard, and a warp core malfunction overloaded the system, creating a pressure gradient way beyond what the ship can handle.
E la nave ha fatto boom. Vabbè.
It was heartbreaking. We lost some of our best people.
Che possiamo dire?
As captain, I have to take full responsibility. It was my decision to make, and I have to live with the consequences.
We all know the risks when we sign up. There are no guarantees, as much as we tell ourselves otherwise.
True. But as captain, my job is to mitigate and manage the risks as much as possible. And that's where I failed. In my defense, I will say, I might have avoided the whole ordeal if my senior staff had been willing to trust me. There was a lot of pushback from my former XO. I think that cost me his confidence. I don't want you to pull any punches. Certainly not on my account. But once we decide on a course of action, I need everyone to fully commit to the mission. Anything short of that just won't work. And that's when things start to go sideways.
And what happens if they don't?
There's a chain of command for a reason. We all have our orders.
That's true. Everyone on this ship should know that.
Sometimes the occasional reminder doesn't hurt. Look, I'll be blunt. We can't afford another mistake. Or at least I can't. I feel like my career is hanging in the balance here.
Beh,
We need a win. Something to restore the crew's confidence.
I understand.
On a more positive note, Starfleet has tasked us with what they're calling a mission of the highest priority. Escorting a senior diplomat to Hotari space. Two previously peaceful and otherwise non-aggressive civilizations now find themselves on the brink of all-out war.
So it's a peacekeeping mission.
I see it as a golden opportunity to not only prove what the Resolute and her crew are truly capable of, but also a mission for which we're uniquely qualified. This ionic storm. Our long-range sensors suggest it's several orders of magnitude stronger than anything on record. A total anomaly like nothing we've seen before. And you'll never guess where it leads.
Hotari.
Exactly. Very nearly in the precise location where we're headed. Where I imagine the interference will be exponentially greater. But the diplomat will brief us on the details of the rendezvous.
Who is the senior diplomat we're escorting?
That I don't know. Starfleet hasn't said. But I don't want to get ahead of myself. I expect we'll have some rough sledding when we arrive, so I need you to prepare the crew for the worst. There's just one more thing I want to clarify up front. The metric that for me will be the ultimate measure of your success.
What is it?
If after serving as my first officer, you don't one day find yourself with a ship of your own, then I will consider it my personal failure. When that might happen is entirely up to you. But it goes without saying, you have my full support.
Thank you. But I feel like I still have so much to learn.
You'll have plenty of opportunity. And if you're willing to put in the work, I'll do everything in my power to help you along the way. Come, let me introduce you to the crew.
niente, non si riesce a fermare la partita, è incredibile. Forse dopo questa parte. Comunque devi sapere inglese. Non perché sia difficile, però è importante essere nel, no? Avere un po' di fluidità.
Everyone, if I could have your attention for a moment. I'd like to introduce Commander Jara Rydek, our new first officer. Some quick introductions. This is Lieutenant Handar, our helmsman, one of the best in the business.
One of?
Well, what he lacks in humility, he more than makes up for in ability.
A pleasure to meet you, Commander.
Likewise.
Next, we have Commander Westbrook, our Chief Science Officer. I've come to rely on his expert counsel on a regular basis.
Pleasure.
Commander Rydek, it is such an honor to meet you.
This is our tactical officer, Lieutenant Bedrosian. Been looking forward to meeting you for about as long as I can remember.
I've been following your career for quite some time. And I look forward to learning as much as I can from you.
If anything, the honor is mine.
Well, I have to admit, one of the reasons I've followed your career is because you're part Kobliad, because of what you've overcome. Starfleet stands up for people who can't defend themselves, and you were one of those people once. But since then, you've done so much to protect others who need it. I really admire that. So, you've been something of an inspiration to me. Not that I've done anything close to what you've done.
You really do know a thing or two about me. I'm glad I could inspire you, but it's important to chart your own path.
Thanks. You can count on it.
And then, of course, you've already met Commander Ermont. Please, do everything you can to make Commander Rydek feel at home here. I'll be on the starbase. Have an urgent meeting with the starbase commander to get our authorization to get underway. If they drag their feet any longer, we won't make our rendezvous. The bridge is yours.
Bene. Possiamo fermarci un secondo? Oh, siedi su una sedia. Ok. Beh, ragazzi. Va bene così. Quindi noi utilizziamo sia il primo ufficiale che il ragazzo nel reparto degli ingegneri. Va bene, ok. Va benissimo. A me sta piacendo veramente tanto. Veramente, veramente tanto. Io ora vorrei capire, se volessi chiudere, perché mi dice exit the game? Io non voglio uscire dal gioco. Vabbè, comunque sì ragazzi, il video finisce qua, mi devo fermare per forza. Spero che il video vi sia piaciuto. Nel caso vi sia piaciuto mettete un bel mi piace. Noi ci vediamo su un prossimo video. Ciao ragazzi.